Hi everyone, so today what I'm going to do is show you how to apply eyeliner, and what I'm going to do is apply it the correct way on that side and the way it shouldn't be done on this side, just to give you an idea. Now there's many different ways that you can apply eyeliner. You can apply it like liquid eyeliner or gel eyeliner, but what I do is my preferable method is I use a eyeshadow palette. Now this eyeshadow palette in the Buff by W7, the Natural Nude shades, I love it. I use it every single day and it's really useful. There's a wide range of colours here. You've got your lights and your nudes and your golds and browns and black at the end as well. And what I do is I dip my angled brush into some water, only a tiny bit, and I work it into the palette just like you would painting, if any of you paint out there. And so I'm just going to work it in until you get a nice consistency, not so it's too wet, because if it's wet the product won't go on at all. But I'm just getting that to a nice consistency. Blow it, get rid of any excess product, and then the thing to do is start in the middle and have the longest part of the brush, which is this section here, towards this way. Okay, and all I'm going to do to start with is just push the product in to the top of the line of your eye, and as you get towards the inner corner, twist it round, so the longer section is towards the inner corner of your eye. Okay, and what that's doing, just by pushing the product in, it's creating depth, so you can actually see a line there. And then a little bit more on, and I'm going to create the actual line. And this is just so much easier to do rather than using liquid eyeliners, because they're a pain and they get everywhere. Then the next part is to create that flick. You want it going all towards your end of the tail of your brow. Now what you do need to do is have extended brows for this, so it needs to be a correct black there. It needs to be the correct length, which is just there, so it angles nicely. And I've got black on there again. Hey, let's get that off. Okay, so I'm just going to put the brush there and draw it down, and then bring it across to connect it to get that flick. Okay, and if it gets a bit messy, you can always get a wet wipe and just draw it up, and it gives you really nice thin flick. Don't go all the way up there. It doesn't look right, unless you're doing fancy dress, of course. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my eyeshadow palette again, and I'm going to use this particular brown here, and what that does, that creates a really nice transition shade. Okay, so I'm going to just work that into the socket. Try not to get it on this section here. And just work that in. And just keep sweeping it back and forth. And then all you do is you get your blending brush and just blend that in nicely. And then I'm just going to pop some mascara on just to show you. Do the wiggle and the lift, of course. The wiggle and the lift, which really opens up the eye. I've got really, really short lashes, and if I don't use that technique, you can hardly see my lashes at all. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Now, for the eyeliner, what I'm going to do is get the same brush, angled brush, and I'm not going to use a pencil for now. And I'm going to just pat that to there, to the middle. And I'll show you on the other eye what it looks like when you bring it all the way across. So I'm just patting that in, and then I'm going in on the waterline. And I've just got a bit of black here. Just tidy that up a bit. So if you do get anything coming down below, all you do is you get your concealer. I'm just going to use my finger and just pat it, and that brightens up the eye area again, getting rid of any excess product. And that's why you should always do your eyeshadow first, because you get loads of fallout. Putting eyeshadow on your waterline, that will help it last all day, which is really great. Now what I want to do is I want to smoke it out a bit. I don't want it too harsh, so I'm just going to get my eyeshadow brush that I used. And I'm just going to bring that across. And it just smokes it out, so you don't have this harsh line. Now, what I'm going to show you on the other eye. And what I've done previously is I've just got a bit of concealer there, and that just brings out the eye. I'm going to show you on the other eye. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put, this is how not to do it on the other eye. So, thick eyeliner. It makes my eye look a lot smaller. Let's go for the flick. It's a very thick one, and can you see already it's just too much. You can't see that section there. Right, so I'm going to draw this in. I'm going to bring it right across. A right mess. It's a right mess. But if I put that in my waterline and I bring that right across there, oh my word, that really is terrible. Just try and clean it up. I know obviously nobody would go out looking like this. Well, ain't that. They might do. Okay. And I've just brought it right across. And can you see the difference that it makes? It's not very flattering for the eye. And the whole thing to do with the eye is you want to bring everything up, because when you get a bit older, everything goes down south. And then what I want to add to the good eye is just a little bit of highlighter on the inner corner of the eye, and that really opens it up again. Now, this is one of my pet hates. This is what a lot of women do. Get the highlighter and they put it around there. Can you see? That makes my eye look a lot older, and it seeps into all of the lines here, and it's just not very flattering. And the trick is to have lighter here and darker on the outer. So you can buy this Natural Nudes in the Buff eyeshadow palette from myself, and it is only £8. Now I only have one of these left, which is this particular one. So this is a I look daft, my word, that's scary. But it's a Your Best Friend brush collection. You've got your blusher, your blender eyeshadow, your eyeshadow brush, and then your liner brush, which you saw me use in the video. And this is only £13. It actually retails at £35. Only one left of them. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye.